an example that you use quite a bit, Anoop, with dentists. Now, dentists are in a unique position where if someone's got that acute pain, then they want to get it fixed. But there's a lot of fear around that acute pain, so they tend to work in, unless they've got the correct sales process, they tend to work in emergency situations. Whereas for cash flow reasons and for strategy reasons, they need to sell the preventative dentistry.
That's right, yes.
So do you
this is a really...
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, go on.
Do you have any insight into how they can move from emergency to preventative?
Yes, without a doubt. The way this can work, and this is a really good one to look at, and it goes for pretty much a lot of medical practitioners as well. The way you can do this is very simple. It's the whole experience. You see, on the central core ethos of what you want to do as being a dentist is you want to showcase to get the client to love their dentist. Okay? So your culture and ethos needs to be, I love my dentist. Because you don't hear that being said a lot. Imagine if you could say, you know, what we do is we have a success rate where 80% of our clients love their dentist. They love coming to the dentist. Okay? Now that doesn't start with just the dentist alone. It starts with the whole experience. So if I was a dental practitioner, what I would be working on is the minute I walk in, a patient walks into the dental practice, that there is a warm face greeting them, not the cold, sterile environment. You know, you may want to have some cool music playing, okay? See, it's a sensory need of making a lot of calm. Rather than just maybe having the radio blasting, you can have some, you know, some cool tunes, even something different like some chill out lounge or something like that, which automatically gets somebody, their emotional and their psychological state goes to a new place. Right? You might want to have some cool magazines. Now, a lot of dentist practice have magazines, but they look sterile. Maybe rather than put seats in, put a couple of nice couches in. Okay? Get it a warm environment. But more importantly, the receptionist needs to be warm.
Yes.
Every person in contact needs to be warm. As the nurse walks out, she needs to be warm. You say, hey, Mr. Smith, how are you today? Take a seat. We'll be with you just in a moment. Okay? Because what happens is it will calm people down. If you walk into a sterile environment like, name, what time was your appointment, take a seat, he'll be with you soon, you know, already you're exacerbating the fear of wanting to be in the chair, and you're going, I'm not even in pain, I don't even want to be here, just hurry up, okay? Whereas if it's nice and warm and like, you know, can we get you a glass of water? Of course you're not going to give them coffee or anything like that, but take a glass of water. You know, we've got a series of collection of magazines here. You know, there's a TV in the corner, or just, you know, chill back, relax. He'll be with you in a moment. And ask about their day. You know, be warm, be caring, be understanding.
Yes. And if there's any way, if I may interrupt there, Anoop, if there's any way to not have the sterile smell in the reception area, I think that would be a really good thing to do. Because again, that's another sensory.
That's right. The smell is a sensory object, right? It's a sensory component that sort of throws us off. So yeah, definitely smell is a big thing. And you know, if you can put something else, you know, maybe you could get an oven and cook bake cookies or something like that. Who knows? Okay. So so you know, work on the sensory components, and then when the dentist does walk out, you know, be warm. Not take the chart and go, Mr. Smith, this way, good to see you again. You know, that's not warm. You know, get out and go, hey, Mr. Smith, how you going? Look, come on in. All right? And then on the way in, just go, look, it's great to see you again. Look, we're just going to have a quick checkup. It's not going to be, you know, put them at ease. You know, this is what we're going to do. You're not going to feel any pain. Just relax. Just enjoy the process. It's really simple and it's easy, okay? You put it at ease. Now, if you make something complicated and go, oh, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, we're going to do all this, people then start to conjure in their mind. You see, the thing is it true or is it not? It's all up to your mind.
Yes.
You see, your mind will tell you whether it's right or wrong, or true or not. So that's what I do. It's a simple thing. Keep the patient at ease and be warm. Be warm when they walk in.
Yes.
You know, they're there to, you know, and then what you want to do is work on them saying, I love my dentist.
Yes, exactly. And focus on the result.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, make sure the client leaves focusing on the result rather than what they've been had done to them.
And hey, why not do this? Hey, why not do this on the way out? Get them to do a little quick four-question survey. How was your experience? Did you experience a lot of pain? You know, all of a sudden you could gather that data effectively and sell that on to new clients and say, you know what, 90% of our clients do not experience the pain they thought they would. Very powerful to use in a
that is very powerful. That not experience the pain they thought they would. Very good. Excellent. Well, hopefully that's helped some of the dentist and medical industry because, yeah, that would apply to medical and also alternative health as well because they're in the preventative game as well, aren't they? Yeah. Very good. Now, Anoop, we do have an event coming up which will help all of these industries. Do you mind telling us a little bit about Sales Rally?
I'd love to tell you a bit about Sales Rally, right? Now I've got to really contain myself because this is how exciting it gets. Now, for all the salespeople out there, and let me even talk to the ones that aren't salespeople, I want you to engage your mind right now. How does it feel when you just go in and you get that sale? Or when you've worked on a B2B client and you've worked so hard and you've found solutions, you've got it everything, and you just nailed them, and you know, you're just high-fiving yourself, you're feeling awesome, right? It's an amazing feeling, isn't it? Now think of it when you don't get that, or you're working your nuts off and it doesn't happen. That doesn't feel great, right? Well, our goal at Sales Rally is to give you an intensive one-day workshop that's going to give you that power back, to give you the ability on where you go wrong, or if you do it right, what you do right, and how you can keep doing it right. You see, our goal at Sales Rally is not to sell you products, but to give you the ability to sell your own product. That's what we want to do for you. We want to give you some amazing power, some amazing powerful tools to put in your toolbox that you can walk away and go, wow, that was just amazing. I can go out and I can start closing some deals because now I know where I was going wrong. Okay, that's what my promise is, and that's my personal guarantee for Sales Rally, that you will walk away with something so much more powerful than you actually bargained for. Now, you know what? You want to get on quickly because we've only got a week left before the early bird special runs out. Normally the tickets are $249. We're doing them for $199 with 3 cracker speakers. You get me in the morning and the afternoon for a strategic perspective. You get David Mariner from iContract, who's turned a business from zero to multi-million dollars, and just by using effective sales philosophies. Then you get Mike O'Hagan from Mini Movers, who's again an absolute mindful of wisdom that you want to listen to. I've had dinner with this guy a number of times, and he's absolutely fantastic too. And he's a straight shooter. You've got 3 straight shooting speakers. They're not going to devalue you. They're going to inspire you. We're going to motivate you. We want to take you to that next level. I'd love to see you guys there. So you know what? Get online, log on, get your mates, book a table, get out there, and remember the early bird special finishes at the end of November.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for your time, Anoop, and for running this sales meeting. I hope everyone, no matter what your industry, has learned something today, and we will see you back here on Monday morning.